Okay, take 3 air signs. Okay, so I do have a couple of disclaimers that I'm going to go through again for you all, because it's actually like my 3rd time trying to record this. For my air signs, if you guys are new here, that means that you guys, we're going to be doing a collective portion for you all. Generally speaking, what all air signs can expect, regarding what's going to transpire for you over the next 30 days in the collective portion. If you are inquiring about what would a psychic tell somebody about you, air signs, that's going to be something that you can tap into with the cross watches portion. It's going to be at the end of today's reading. If you happen to be tapping in and cross watching for an air sign specifically, and you want to know how or what you should know about this person as it relates to you, whether it's romantic or platonic, again, that's going to be in the cross watches portion. I like to keep it separate so that things are convenient, accurate, and applicable, if that makes sense. So without further ado, we're just going to dive into your reading. I've already pre-selected the cards. I do want to say that real quick, I am at work, so we can anticipate some noises. I will do my best to edit it and post so that you guys can have a better viewing experience, but obviously this is just a situation, okay? Don't waste your time bugging me in the comments about things that are clearly out of my control, okay? Thank you. All right, so I asked, how are you currently expressing yourself in the present moment time? What you find this reading, air sign. Didn't even look at the cards, I just laid them out. But we have, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a focus. Oh, boom, focus on it. We have the death card. Is it the death card? Yes, it's a death card. So it feels like you're expressing yourself in a present moment in a way that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. Maybe you open yourself up to new situations or relationships more. It feels like you're being more vulnerable. That's the best way I could describe it. Whether this is asking for help when you usually don't ask for help, or whether it's just being transparent about your emotions for people, or whether this is just acknowledging your emotions altogether and not running away from them. It just feels like that you guys, like I said, are being more vulnerable in the present moment. What's going to change and what you can expect a shift in over the next 30 days regarding how people are perceiving you, with the Fool card being present. I think that people might be looking at you as turning over a new leaf, but it feels like people can't trust you. Not gonna lie, it feels like I don't know her. Okay, it's like reminding me, maybe a fire sign in particular that might be perceiving you this way over the next 30 days. Like, I really don't know you. This seems too good to be true. Or if this is just an energy surrounding you guys are doing something creatively, you're taking a whole new flair of funk about it. It just feels like the people are feeling as though they have to tread lightly with you. I don't know why I kept almost wanting to call you guys earth signs, air signs. So you may find some messages for you in the earth sign collective. We'll see if there's some synchronicities throughout your spread. But the Fool card, what I'm getting from this, you guys, is that a lot of people feel like that maybe you are luring them in for a trap. It's like they can't, like I said, they feel like they can't trust you. They wonder your motive. I keep hearing Ariana Grande, what's your motive? What's your motive? I think she's a Cancer. So a lot of people are feeling like emotionally they can't trust you. It feels like maybe that people are looking at you like you're giving information or you're shedding something because you want something in return, or maybe, excuse me, that you are wanting to get close to people for some sort of gain of some sort. People are looking at you as, you know, and I don't know what this is in relation to. I don't know if this is in regards to like court situations. Maybe you're somebody that has you know, been in and out of like the streets or something like that, and you have to stand before a judge, and this person here in particular is not going to be playing with your ass. To be honest with you guys, it's just kind of giving like a, yeah, your rap sheet says otherwise. I highly doubt that if we were able, we let you go those few times and then you come back before me, that things are going to change. It just feels like the people already have a prejudgment against you, and it doesn't really matter what you do or what you say. It just feels like people already categorized you in one particular way. Didn't mean to rhyme, but it just always happens that way with you guys, earth sign, because y'all have the gift of gab. So I tend to do that a lot whenever I channel for you guys. I also feel like that people might be gossiping about you, and you might feel it. Like, you might feel like overthink conversations and how you're coming across when you leave the company of individuals, because, you know, I say see you later alligator, after a while crocodile. But when I look at this, this just kind of feels disingenuous. Like this particular card, I don't know, something about it just makes me feel like that it's like a, I don't know who they thought. Like, people might say that, like, they so fake. People might call you fake behind your back. Like, that's not, is so fake, or they're just so disingenuous, or who do they think they are? Like, there's something like that. Now, perception is not something that we have to spend too much time dwelling on. I just feel like it's important to mention because it may impact your experience somehow, some way, or it might be helpful to have that clarification, you know, as we progress over the next month ahead. How you're going to be perceiving yourself, which is the most important thing, is the Justice card. So it just feels like that over the next 30 days, regardless of like whether or not people believe that you're turning over a new leaf, it does feel like that it isn't, it's coming from a genuine space air sign. It also feels like for a lot of you guys, I don't know, I'm here to sit on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. Some of you guys are sick of like drinking so much. Some of you guys have an alcoholic habit, and it's getting to the point to where you're recognizing it. You might be going cold turkey on cutting something out of your life as well. The Justice card also feels like that something has caught up to you. So there might be energy surrounding the present moment. You might be looking at yourself over the next 30 days like, this is my karma. It's almost like, well, this wouldn't be my circumstance if I didn't do X, Y, and Z to put myself here. Meaning I wouldn't be stressed out, you know, as an example. You know, with this relationship, if I didn't make certain things complicated within the relationship, I wouldn't have this issue financially if I didn't sign up for this position, or whatever the case may be. It just feels like that you guys are definitely going to be holding yourself accountable over the next 30 days, and it's just taking to the chin whatever fate has for you. Something like that could be significant. You might even feel a little bit humiliated, or you might feel a little bit embarrassed by something because something, I don't know, I keep hearing lay my cards out on a table. So it might be, like I said, you're being vulnerable and you're going to be transparent about something. And I'm not going to lie, somebody either might laugh in your face, or it might be like this, like I said, people are perceiving you as disingenuine. And it is going to hurt your feelings, but I feel like that it's going to also fuel this adventure that you're going to be taking with yourself regarding, you know, upholding a reputation that is in alignment with the person that you're becoming, or the person that you perceive yourself to be. When we talk about, you know, your mental health, I can see where, like I said, you're going to be with the Three of Swords at a state of reflection. It might be that you come to the realization that maybe some of your actions in the past have been harmful to others that maybe didn't deserve it. It might even also be that with this Fall card here, mentally you might be heartbroken by something. This is clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So it just feels like that you might feel alone in dealing with something. You might feel like that you don't have a support system. Mentally you might feel as though you're carrying a burden by yourself. Okay, and we'll see what this is in regards to as we progress through the spread. Financially, I don't see you guys struggling with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant being present. I'm looking at you guys, my air signs, as, you know, gradually getting to where you want to be. It feels like that for a lot of you guys could be planning for the future. Maybe you're planning for a new job opportunity, something more mature, something more stable. This could also be for others of you guys planning for a family down the line. And it's like, in order for me to have these things, I have to get in alignment. I have to make sure my ducks are in a row. And that's definitely evident with the Seven of Swords as well, clarifying your career. So it just definitely feels like that. Let me stop saying definitely. It feels like that the Nine of Pentacles feel like that. Why do I keep saying the same things? Oh my gosh. You might feel as though you've been doing the same thing for so long. Been so long. Dun, dun, dun. Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, you're not looking poor. You're not looking impoverished. Money's good. You know where money's coming from, and you also know that you got money coming in random places. Like you're good financially. The career field, though, you might be very like something about fragility regarding career. So you might feel like that either you've outgrown something that you've been doing career wise, or it's about guys around you feel like you have to finesse in order to get by, or like you have to, like you might feel for those of you who do something creative for a career, you might find yourself, not gonna lie, feeling uninspired. And I want to encourage you guys not to be the person that just goes around stealing other people's content and ideas just to get by. If you're not in a creative space, just don't create. Or if it's like, if you do create, don't worry about things always being good, because there's some times where I created and I pushed through like certain like blocks, creative blocks, and through the mess ended up being something beautiful down the line. So don't be afraid to make mistakes with your content, but don't be the person that just siphons other people's hard work. Okay, with the Seven of Swords being here, don't be the person that takes credit for things that you aren't, you know, responsible for. Don't be the person that gets by at the expense of other people. So don't be the person that gets rich off a community, but you're making your community sick with drugs. Don't be the person that, you know, works overtime in a career in a service field, but you aren't for the people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, make sure that whatever you're doing, you're genuine when doing it. So, that maybe why I was picking up on this energy surrounding like somebody who's being disingenuous. And the Seven of Swords feels like there's some level of deception here. You might not be honest with yourself regarding that you're doing something that you aren't really happy doing and it doesn't have longevity. Or if this could be regarding the Seven of Swords regarding deception, it might be that you have to put on an act in order to reach certain results, to have a certain income coming in. Okay, for a lot of you guys, it's probably time for us to either utilize what we went to school for, to make money, or it's high time that we consider going to school for something different, a different industry in which we're more passionate in, that can also generate a steady income as well. When we talk about your spirituality, this is, you know, highlighting in your spread the Eight of Pentacles as well as the Five of Wands. So it does feel like that you guys are focused on or building a relationship with God, but this is something you guys are going to start hearing. Oh, you're different, you've changed. Okay, you're definitely going to be hearing that over the next 30 days. You're also going to notice that people aren't taking this spiritual journey that you're embarking on seriously in the lightest. You're also going to notice that as you start speaking positively, people might look at you like you're weird or quirky or just over the top whimsical confirmation. But again, people just aren't taking this new era seriously. But I feel like it is going to be something that is going to pour into your cup, and you're going to experience synchronicities, sign synchronicities like in nature. Like when you go out and stuff like that, you're going to start to get messages from God that you're on the right path. But you are going to feel alone in doing so. Like, damn, when I get in alignment, when I start to surrender to my spirituality and really dive myself into building a relationship with God, I recognize that certain relationships fall through in doing so. It is what it is when it comes to that situation. Physically, regarding your physical health, I feel like that you guys have finally reached a body goal. If you guys were thinking about wanting to gain weight in a particular area, that is something that you guys were able to accomplish. We also feel like that right now we're focused on, for a lot of you guys, you are very disciplined regarding like either working out or staying, like, if it's not, or you're just somebody that has, like, I'm not a doctor, but if you know, so you hyper as fuck and you always moving, it's like right now you're in a time where obviously a lot of us, if you're watching time I'm recording, a lot of us eat a lot more in the winter time, so you put on like extra weight. Some of you guys are at a happy weight. I don't know why that's significant. It's not a happy weight. Either you've gained happy weight or you've lost weight and you're happy with where you are. Like you're feeling really good. But right now you might be focused on toning areas in which, you know, like I get this a little squared away or something like that, but not really looking at you as really suffering physically. It just feels like mentally you're in a different headspace, and I feel like you're trying to heal this stress that you're experiencing through religion or spirituality. I'm going to take my my scarf off because I got the heater on. It's getting hot now. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys go to the gym frequently, there is gonna be somebody there that's like, I don't know, like this person here. You ever went to the gym and somebody always want to critique the way you work out and shit like that? Like they always got something to say or something like that. Like that might happen. Or you might be this person that because you're working out, because you're getting fit and things of that nature, you want to drag everybody to the gym with you, and they're going to be like, bro, can you stop? Can we just chill sometimes? Daddy, chill. Something like that could be significant. We do have the page, what is this? The Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands regarding your romantic love situation. Some of you guys may be apologizing to a fire sign or a lover of some sorts. Okay, I see you kissing somebody's ass. I feel like this is someone that I think wanted to get your attention for a certain period of time, and you might have deprived them of that. But it feels like because nobody else is supporting you, this might be the only person that you feel like you can depend on or rely on. First, it might be someone that offers sound advice, and they seldom ever get credit for the help that they provide and the love that they have to give. But I think that you might get a wish granted. Either you might be asking this person for something, or you might be hoping like that this person responds. I do see this person responding, whoever this person is, or you know, at least engaging or interacting with you to some extent. But they may communicate to you that, you know, something that you did hurt their feelings or bother them, or that they have a problem with you dealing with them on their terms. This could just be like you have a lover or something like that that feels like, you know, you prioritize everything and everyone above them, probably work or something like that, and it might be like, hey babe, I didn't mean for you to feel that way, they make it up to you, blah 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 blah, right? I will see that if you guys are, you might be crushing on somebody that's this person here probably has big hair, okay, or they like natural hair. They're very attractive. They might be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have these placements within their chart. I think this person is going to be glowing, and I think this is going to be somebody that I feel like might be flexing without you. So this might be somebody that you walked away from, or that walked away from you. Somebody you probably pushed away, and this might be someone, especially if it's with this fire energy, with this how people perceive maybe next 30 days. This might be an Aries that is particularly looking at you like, I can't trust you as far as I can throw you. You know, like I just can't trust you at all. And this person might be peacocking a little bit. Like it just feels like somebody here wants you to know that the world didn't stop when you stopped giving them attention. Not gonna hold you, that's just what's going on in love. If you have somebody particular on your mind, I recommend you watch for their particular sign to get more details about what they have going on in that situation with them. Regarding your platonic connections though, we have the Queen of Cups being present. You know, don't see really any problems or issues regarding this. I think that people, your friends, family members, etc., you might be spending more time with your mom. I do feel like that you might hear I told you so about something or someone over the next 30 days. You might be seeing that a lot of your friends are in relationships and very happy, and you might feel like a third wheel. Okay, it might be like you see people expanding their families and things of that nature. So I don't know, like you might notice that some people's partners don't necessarily care for you, especially if you have homeboys. Like their girlfriends might not care for you because of your lifestyle. Just something you should know. You know, certain family members that are in relationships, they might not, I don't feel like they hate your guts or anything like that, but because of your lifestyle, because of like how you live or how you look or whatever the case may be, there's some people that just, it's not that they don't want you in their life, they just feel like that where you are in your life, you're just not on the same level as them, and they still love you, but it's kind of difficult for them to navigate your relationship with this, what they got going on, and the direction in which they're going in life and how they perceive you. Again, it feels like you are making efforts to mature and move into a positive direction, but if people aren't taking it seriously, they just aren't buying it, air signs. I'll be honest with you. It's coming, I feel like it's genuine for you, but it just feels like that the world's just going to catch up later. You can show them better than you can tell them, put it that way. What you don't see coming, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay. Conversation may go better than what you anticipate between you and somebody. I also feel like there's something that you thought, like something you were doing. I don't know if this is like a child that's growing up and they're gonna be like just doing shit they've never fucking done before. Like if you have a baby, they might just start walking or talking randomly. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, all right. Okay. Or this is like for some of you guys, someone may tell you that they have a baby on the way. The baby something that you don't see coming. For others of you guys, I could see where with this Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, if you guys have anything that you do creatively, which is what I want to say, like a hobby or something like that, you might start asking you for like, I don't know, like, hey, could you sponsor this? Could you host this or something like that? Like it might be something that you've never thought about doing for money that might present itself because somebody's gonna have a need and they feel like, oh well, so and so has a following or so and so is really good at networking. Let me just go straight to them for this. Does that make sense, air sign? This feels like people look at you as very connected, so you might become like a brand ambassador or promoter, and it might be an opportunity that comes out of nowhere. You know, something like that can be significant. So that's your reading collective portion. Really quick, simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Be interested to know what someone tell you, what a psychic will tell your specific sign about you. That's going to be in the cross watches portion. We're going to get into that. And for my cross watches, we're just going to dive straight into your segment of the reading. Ciao. Okay, so I think I'm going to shuffle live. Typically, I'll pre-select the cards. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied for you guys' pal. You guys are ruled by Mercury. You guys are supposed to be really good at communication. I don't know why I'm not being able to talk for you guys' reading. I haven't had this issue with none of the other readings, but bear with me, honey. Alrighty, so I'm tired of explaining what the cross watches portion is meant to be. By now, you guys already got it. We're going to start off with Gemini, then we're going to do Libra and Aquarius. Again, everything will be timestamped for your convenience in the description box. Alrighty. Roll my sleeves up, honey. Alrighty. So you Gemini. Gemini's going to be working very hard, or Gemini's like putting in some work. I don't know how that's significant regarding your connection with them, but I feel like the Geminis are going to be wanting to put in some work. Okay. So for my viewers who are cross-watching for Gemini, Spirit living God, showing you is not if you can take me on these messages. This message is authentic and reflect your perfect and omnipotent will and grace. Thank you. Alrighty, so we're going to do romantic first and then platonic. For my viewers who are tapping in, inquiring about Geminis in a romantic sense, what should they know over the next 30 days? Okay, let them fall on the table. Fall on the table, please. They're tapping in about Gemini in a romantic sense, what should they know? Okay. World card. Queen of Swords. Look like I want to come out in reverse almost. But I'm not taking reversals in the Judgment card. I think this person here knows that they kind of fucked up, is what I want to say. And I feel like they're cutting their losses. I feel like this is somebody that they feel like too much time has passed between you and them. Okay. I think this person here probably feels like that you're better off without them around. There's another one is Queen of Swords. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. The Three of Cups. And Empress. They know that you are a catch. They know that you know, you aren't waiting for them. Okay. They probably watched your social media from a distance and got some information about you, you know, and you moving on. But I feel like this is somebody here that you already know that, yeah, that's the confirmation. High Priestess. This person has watched you from a distance and they found out that you are not twiddling your thumbs worried about them. Okay. They feel like a cycle is closed between you and them. And they feel like that you may have taken something personally that they did. Clarify the Judgment. Okay. Alrighty. What if they feel like you're taking personally? The Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Didn't we almost have it all? I feel like that this person feels like you learned a lesson when it comes to them, but you just moved on. Okay. I feel like you were trying to fix something or fight for something, and maybe they just didn't pull their weight, or they aren't pulling their weight over the next 30 days. And I feel like this person with the Five of Cups, I would say that you're better off continuing to walk away from this individual, because I don't feel like much has changed with it for this person. I feel like this person here, they're somewhere getting mistreated by somebody else, to be honest with you, with the World card. Things have come full circle. I feel like they know that their karma is attached to you. Four of Pentacles, they might be attached to somebody. Like, they might have a relationship with somebody where they have children, or they might be in a connection with somebody where, generally speaking, like I said, that person doesn't treat them well, but they have something on them, so they feel obligated to stay in that situation. But this is you guys, this person is quite literally going to go to jail. It could just be that. Like, this person here could, yeah, Phoebe Kernagari get locked up. I feel like judgment is going to be called regarding this person. Okay, I feel like this person right now, I think that God sent you into this person's life at some point to help them, and I think that they were making things unnecessarily complicated for no reason. Yes, we have, yeah, this is my angel card, literally, I told you. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person here got certain narcissists, started acting funny with you, all that jazz, and they're gonna pay the price. For a lot of you guys, this person was doing things they had no business doing, or doing things that were unsavory for set income, and it's all catching up to them, to be honest with you guys. I feel like if it's not that they were doing something unsavory, I just feel like this person here, I feel like over the next 30 days, something just isn't working, you know. They got some sort of message spiritually, basically letting them know, like, you better off without them type shit. You understand what I'm saying? If they're dealing with Gemini romantically, sum it up for me. What you can expect over the next 30 days from the time which they find this reading. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Cut your losses, I would say. This person here, they lack a certain level of maturity, and you're better off without this person, to be honest with you guys. If they're dealing with a Gemini on a platonic sense, Spirit of Living God the Most High. They're dealing with Gemini on a platonic sense, which they know over the next 30 days from the time which they find this reading. 10 of Cups, great friend. Okay. Wouldn't trust this person around my partner though. Simply because they're just flirtatious and they just talk a little too much, and it might make things a little bit hostile and uncomfortable for you. But I don't feel like this person wants your partner. I just feel like this is somebody just supposed to be like flirting with everybody. They do it so much they don't realize they're doing it. But besides that, or this could be a friend that should just stay a friend, and they might be somebody that's flirtatious sometimes with you. I wouldn't take that seriously. They should just stay a friend. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. So we're going to move on to Libra. For my viewers who are dealing with a Libra in a romantic sense, what should they know about my Libras over the next 30 days? How much you find this reading? Page of Wands. Person's looking into you. They're stalking you from a fake account if you're dealing with Libra. I also feel like this person here, they're fishing for information. This person here has probably gotten some tea about you, and they aren't going to break it up to you unless you mentioned it. So this person here, they're definitely going to be trying to get, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you're dealing with a Libra in a romantic sense, this person has heard about you. Either you have a reputation, or they're trying to get the scoop about you before they, I don't know. It just feels like this person here, you have a reputation that they heard. Maybe they think you're a bop or something like that. But I feel like they're trying to fill you out. You're dealing with Libra in a romantic sense, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is coming out in reverse. Okay? Feels like this might be somebody that you probably cut this person off at some point. Some of you guys, this is probably the person I'm picking up on. It's not somebody that you thinking about. Some of you guys are just watching through the air signs, but it might be an ex that you ain't dealt with in a long time, a long fucking time. But they know tea about you, to be honest with you guys. They know tea about you. They watch you from fake accounts. It's weird. But if you was to know this, that it will make this person look obsessed, so they just kind of pick up on tea behind the scenes. But they've heard things about you. Okay, if they're dealing with a Libra in a platonic sense, what should they know over the next 30 days? If they're dealing with a Libra in a platonic sense, spirit, what should they know over the next 30 days? There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Okay, that's way too many. It's like 12 down cards. We ain't doing all of that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I had to get some shit together, but we ain't gonna do no wrestling with no cards. We ain't gonna do no wrestling. We gonna see what's going on, but not like that. Shit, I might pull 12 cards, but sure as hell gonna be in the same goddamn city. Fuck that. Shit. Alright. Dealing with Libra in a platonic sense. What should they know? Spirit Living God. What should they know about this Libra? They're dealing with Libra. I'm looking out the window, guys, trying to see if this car is gonna come through or not. They're dealing with Libra in a platonic sense over the next 30 days. What should they know? Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. They got the sun, okay? This person likes you. They like you. Not like saying they want to be in a relationship with you, but they like you. They find you to be very cool. This person here, they similarly to romantically, this person probably heard things about you, but they don't believe it. Like, it's like if somebody was trying to like tarnish your name, something like that. Their experience with you is better than the person that was talking shit. Ooh. Alrighty. 4 of Cups. The Queen of Cups. the Two of Swords, and Two of Pentacles. This person's a sweetheart. They like you, and they probably been wanting to get close to you for a while. There was probably like somebody that was in between 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But there's probably somebody in between y'all. Like, y'all probably met through somebody else, but that person, they really don't care for them person as much as they care for you. That makes sense. Like, you and this person vibe more than this other person. Like, it's like if you met this person through somebody else, or you connect to this person to somebody else, their relationship is on the rocks or it's non-existent, but they share a connection with you as well. I feel like this person here, with the Sun card being present, I feel like they have positive vibes with you. You understand what I'm saying? It might have been somebody, like I said, that was connected to you, or both of them that they didn't vibe with, but they vibe with you. Okay, this Four of Cups makes me feel like this is somebody that, you know, would like to spend more time or be considered. Like, this person wants to be a part of things more often, but they kind of respect people's space or peace. I feel like this is somebody that might be disregarded or commonly like ostracized from stuff or stuff like that. With the Four of Cups might be present. Somebody probably told them something that you said in the past. It probably hurt their feelings, but I feel like this person here is just, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like this person is just somebody that try to present themselves as being nurturing and loving, but they're really just messy, to be honest with you. With the Four of Cups being present, I think this person here would like to be a part of your life. I don't know if this person really like to eat noodles or pasta or something like that. Or this person here, if there was ever a time where they invited you out somewhere and you weren't able to make it, I think they wanted you to come. However, I think this person here, with the Queen of Cups being present, I don't feel like they hold it against you. I think this person likes you. I feel like this person here is somebody that they might have a tumultuous relationship with their own mother. I think this person is a sweetheart, to be honest with you guys. Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles make you feel like this person here, they can have an extroverted presence with certain people, but they're really introverted. So I wouldn't take their silence or their weirdness as one way. They're a really sweet person, but they're actually pretty shy, to be honest with you. This person here might overthink a lot of shit as well. You know, King of Swords being present and an Ace of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, their relationships are tumultuous regarding certain people as well. They have a stressful living situation, and I think that this is somebody that tries to hold it all together and pretend as if things don't bother them, but they do. Okay, so I would say, because you know this information, just try to get them to express themselves and let it out. Like, kind of like how in a romantic sense, how romantic Libras are trying to feel things about them, feel it out, to pull things out of them. That's what you need to be doing with this person. Like, just dry mention certain stuff. It's like giving information to get information, not because you want to be messy, but because you want to get this person to feel safe enough to be vulnerable, get things off their chest, because this person just has a lot of shit and they're just like dying to vent, but they don't trust people. Justice card, Three of Cups, great friend, great person. Four of Pentacles, Justice, and the Three of Cups makes you feel like that this is an individual where they've been hurt and betrayed by people closest to them and friends, and you might find like that out that you and this person have a lot more in common than what you think. The Temperance here, I think you and this person would have a lot of fun together, and I think that it might come right on time. This person here might also be somebody that when they might be happy and then they might just start crying out of nowhere, but I feel like it's because they're going through some shit, so just be okay, just be ready for it. Like, this person here, they might be very creative and artistic. Okay, or they're preparing, they're decorating their space, or they're trying to get something together. Or they, I don't know, they might be taking a while. Like, you might end up waiting for this person to pop up somewhere or show up. If they don't show up, it's not because they don't want to hang out. It's just this person here, they think themselves out of shit all the time. I also feel like there's energy surrounding, like, if they ever act dry or they're late somewhere, it's usually because either they have a toxic relationship with somebody, where somebody sabotages things regarding them all the time, or this person just does it to themselves. Like, they have their own mental health issues and shit like that. But this person here actually has a lot of wonderful qualities about them, and they just really need a great support system, somebody that doesn't invalidate them every second of the way. They haven't been taught that they can trust their own intuition, so they doubt themselves all the time, and they doubt others as well. Simply put. You know, now if we're dealing with an Aquarius in a romantic sense over the next 30 days, what is it, y'all? We're dealing with Aquarius in a romantic sense over the next 30 days. Spirit, look at that. Alrighty. Page of Swords are also stalking you. They're also looking for something to surprise you. This person's probably, whoops, trigger warning. They're probably about to propose to you. Definitely want to take things to the next level between you and them. And they're asking people what you like, what would you like. If it's not proposing, it's like proposing an idea, a date, or actually to be their girlfriend. They definitely, or boyfriend. They want something with you, serious. They take you seriously. They look at you in a serious light, and they want to come at you in a way that makes you feel respected, because they recognize that you've been hurt and that you weren't validated in the past. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want you to turn them down. They don't want you to say no. They're very nervous about what you will say and how you will react to this idea, this proposal that they're wanting to make towards you. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. They definitely want to surprise you to make something worthwhile. Sun card, Fool card. Okay, they've never done this before. They never felt this way with anybody as well. Hold on, guys. All right. Then with Aquarius in a platonic sense, which they know. Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Hermit. This person doesn't want to let you know how much they admire you. For some reason, they feel like that will invalidate them and their success, and they like to be ambiguous, but this person here is heavily influenced by you. Okay, they might even be stealing your flow or stealing your personality, to be honest with you guys. They would never let you know how much they're into you, how much they like you. They might give you some kudos, but never to the extent in which they actually feel. For some reason, this person here, you actually trigger this person. You make this person feel not as creative as they think they are, or not as intelligent as they think they are. They wonder where they're trying to study your moves. They're trying to study your flow in efforts to duplicate it or beat it. You know, weird. It's like a praying mantis type of vibe. The Star card, this person watches you. They admire you. They aspire to be like you. They find you very creative. They also find you to be very spiritually attuned. And it's something that makes them feel inadequate to some degree. Five of Pentacles, yep. You make this person feel like they aren't that psychic. They aren't that good. You know? You make this person feel called out as well. You probably called this person out without this person realizing it. Okay? They definitely caught the shade. Four of Pentacles, Justice card. I think they feel convicted because they know that they could, like, it's not that hard to get recognition. It's not that hard to be, you know, decent. And I feel like this person here, it's been something that's been bothering them so much so that it frustrates them, because I feel like they try to gaslight themselves into thinking that they aren't copying you, they're just inspired, or whatever case may be. But they feel it, you know. They feel it, you know. Final remarks for all air signs. We have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Clarifying it all. We have the Death card. These air signs, to be honest, they're in their feelings. They're all over the place. They got a lot of things going on mentally. They might be dealing with a Virgo that might not be giving them the best advice, to be honest. They're comparing themselves to a lot of people. They're very shallow, to be honest. They're worried about the wrong shit. With these air signs collectively, they're worried about the wrong shit. Even if their intentions are in a good space, they're just worried about the wrong shit. Like, even with the person that was trying to propose, it's like they're worried about, you know, what it's going to look like, or they're worried about the material aspects of it, as opposed to, like, you know, the stuff that matters. So I just feel like these air signs are just, like I said, they're not feeling like themselves. They're not using their analytical energy properly. They're using it in a way that is harmful to themselves and others. So that's just generally speaking the collective message that I have regarding air signs. It is what it is. Love you guys to the money back and around. Also, talk to you guys later. Bye.